I just have to start with, what is it like being married to Benoit Blanc?
Well, is that out of the can now?
Well, I mean, I'll save that part for later. I'll air it after. But yeah, I've never seen Glass Onion.
Yeah, I guess it's in the cinemas now.
Yeah, exactly.
It is true. I'm married to James Bond.
Oh, fuck, man. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Are you credited in the film?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the film yet.
Damn it, Weintraub.
It's a minor thing, but
It's the tiniest little moment.
But it's not.
I don't really know why they wanted to do it. But anyway, I thought Knives Out 1 was brilliant. And so, yeah, and I thought, why not? I'd turn up for a few hours and look at your nails.
You're trying to deflect from talking
I
about
am
Benoit.
a bit. Get your nails on camera. You're hardcore sort of
No, I'm
D&D.
really. No, I
golf.
see what you're saying. No, that's actually not.
What are you, rock and roll?
First of all, we're deflecting onto me, and we need to talk about the two of you.
I think people want to know more about you.
No, they don't. They want to talk. They really want you two to be talking. Yes, 100%.
So let's get into it.
Right, exactly.
Let's start the rock and roll.
So my question for you both is that you were at San Diego Comic-Con to promote the movie, and now you're here in Brazil for CCXP. Was it in your contract? Did you demand that you would go to the biggest Comic-Cons in the world and speak in front of thousands of people because, I mean, you needed to have it in the contract?
Yeah. For my ego, basically. Just adoring people clapping when you walk out on stage is always a good feeling.
Do you actually enjoy, do you enjoy going in front of 5,000 people and talking, or is there are you really nervous as you're stepping out there?
It's about the closest thing you can get to feeling like you're I don't know, AC/DC or something. It's really fun to walk out on the stage and people are excited to listen to you talk about a film you made. Is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hugh doesn't like it.
I think I do rather like it.
Do you?
Yeah, I think I do. It worries me how much I like it.
You were kind of a big deal in San Diego.
Well, I was terrified that because they bring the actors out one by one, and I'm so old now, I'm passé, and I thought, they'll bring out Chris Pine, I go mad. They'll bring out the others, I go mad, and then they'll say Hugh Grant will be dead silence.
And they love you,
but I think they're on crack or something.
No, it's because you were dropping all those things about S&M and dungeons, and
there was only one person at that convention who really loved me. And he was dressed for the whole 3 days as a hot dog. And he followed me wherever I went. I couldn't shake him. Do you remember the hot dog? I was terrified. I still have nightmares about him.
I know. That's pretty
I think
great.
He wanted to rape me.
That's pretty great.
One of the listen, I think the footage for this movie looks fantastic. The trailer looks great. It looks so much fun. And I think the main reason I'm also so excited is John and Jonathan. I think they're both such talented filmmakers. And can you sort of talk about working with them and what they brought to this movie and you know what I mean? Because they're both very talented.
They are very talented. I mean, first of all, they're funny, really funny guys, and they have a history of making really great comedy. They have good hearts, and their idea for how they wanted to tell the story, at least for me, was exactly what I like about big budget filmmaking, which is, not too cool for school. There's an earnest, real heart to it with a really sweet message. The comedy is really on point. The visual, practical element was really neat. I think, especially nowadays with all the green screen, to do stuff practically with real monsters made by super craftsmen and effects on set that you can feel and touch and interact with. And they are technicians. It takes a real samurai mind to figure out how to shoot a film of this size and scope, and you could feel them wanting to knock it out of the park, having come from, their last film was shoot a film of a third of the size and scope of this, and you could feel them really wanting to win. So I like their ambition too.
Yeah, and I think maybe what I responded to most in their script was that it's about losers. This little band of comrades, they're all a bit crap. You're not great at being a bard.
No.
And the magician, played by Justice, is really bad. What are they called, magicians in Dungeons and Dragons?
I think it's sorcerer.
Sorcerer. He's not much good. And Michelle's character has been thrown out of whatever. What is she?
Barbarian.
And is still in love with her husband who is in love with someone else, and I responded to that loserish thing about this little band. I found maybe that's an English predilection. We love a loser.
On that note, I need to stop. I'm just going to say, really enjoy being in Brazil, and definitely take out your phones when you're walking out on that stage. Have a fantastic afternoon.